Good morning, everyone. Treasure Troller here on the ride home from work from the militant state of Michigan, FEMA Region 5, Michigan Economic Recovery Region 2. So I wish that I would have made this video or this vlog yesterday, because Yahoo, well, they kind of beat me to the punch a little bit. But maybe we'll talk a little bit, get more deeper into it than what Yahoo did. And the topic is how Antifa, they did Biden dirty. They really did him dirty. They've really put a major wrench in his vice presidential selection. All of his candidates, or majority of his candidates, come from states that had major riot issues. You had Kamala Harris out of California, Klobuchar out of Minnesota, and she has some ties to either Mr. Young or the police officer. Long shot Stacey Abrams out of Georgia, and probably the least affected but still had riots was Whitmer here in the militant state of Michigan, the governor of Michigan. But they really put a damper on who he could possibly select, because these are people that really have done nothing to prevent the looting. And when you want a vice presidential candidate, you want someone that's going to move a state to your political advantage. I don't see why California was in the running. Minnesota was kind of a toss-up, but this really put the damper on Klobuchar. Michigan, they talk about Michigan being close. Like I said, Whitmer maybe wasn't hit as hard as the other candidates. Stacey Abrams in Georgia, that was a pretty bad scene down there. The other thing too is, there was no votes to be had from this mess. There wasn't any moderate voters that are going to say, "Oh, well, he picked Whitmer, so we're going to go with Biden. These guys, these rioters must be right, and I better jump on the Antifa bandwagon and vote Democrat." I don't really think if they were concerned about political parties, I don't think they would be in Democratic regions. But the fact that these happened in primarily Democratic states, or where there was going to be Democratic candidates, it's obviously going to come up. It's something that's going to be talked about during the campaigning. And it's going to be hard for these vice presidential candidates to maneuver around this issue. So, Yahoo kind of beat me to that one. And the next topic was going to be the one percenters. And this country and its one percenters. So I will save that one for later. Like I said, I don't want to make these vlogs too long. But I also, the Second Amendment, they've also taken away some of the talking points from the Democrats. The Second Amendment, your right to bear arms. Are you really going to tell law-abiding, normal citizens, after seeing what they saw on TV, that no, you cannot have a gun to protect your family after what they saw on TV? So the Democrats have lost that narrative. Reparations, I don't know, man. I think that one's gone too. I don't know. I just think some of the, they weren't out there fighting for health care or one-payer system. People keep talking about how some of this was caused because of there's no universal basic income. I don't remember anybody out there screaming, we want money, when do we want it now, UBI for me, for you and I, none of that kind of stuff. So I don't remember hearing any of that. So they weren't out there for a basic income, they weren't out there for health care. Nobody really knows what Antifa was doing out there. They obviously weren't there in support of an innocent man's death. They took that narrative away and basically turned it into nothing but lawlessness and destruction. So that's it. We'll talk about the one percenters next. So with that, this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.